G Live.
G Live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to G Live Game Night.
Yeah.
We are your hosts, Willow and Dwayne, and tonight we're gonna talk about All Aboard Expo, specifically the tournament section.
Woo! Madaming tournaments this All
Madaming
Aboard
tournaments,
Expo. Yeah.
and we're very excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you are too. And then a lot of people are asking, what are the rules? Slowly, we have been releasing yung rules, but now we're gonna take a look at yung everything.
General rules, I guess.
Yeah, the
And
general
more.
rules and then more.
Nice.
But first up, let's just say hi, hello, what's up? How are you guys?
Woo!
Uh, and if you're watching the stream, you can say hi and hello as well. How are you, Willow?
I'm good. pagod din. No, I'm good.
Tipid lang
Madaming
na mga sagot. I'm
mm
good.
just
Yeah, I mean, what have you been up to the past weekend? Anything? Do you have a new board games that you have played, or any games, or anything fun that you want to share our viewers?
I didn't play board games last weekend, but last week it was my first time playing Splendor Duel, which is nice.
Uy,
Finally, I
wow,
tried it.
nice.
Yeah, I played with someone who knew I wouldn't win. Mr. Star didn't even give me a chance. But it was fun. Splendor Duels
Grabe si Mr. Store. Sige, may kwento rin ako later.
system was really good. Very smart system. Na appreciate ko. I'm just wondering what I like more, if it's Splendor Duel or Seven Wonders Duel. I really like Seven Wonders Duel. That's why.
Ah,
Yeah, but mostly that's it. Counter Strike 2 came out or is in beta,
talaga?
and also Disney Speedstorm. So it's free to play. So I'm trying those games for those video gamers out there. But yeah, that's mostly what I'm doing. How about you doing? What games have you played this weekend or last week? Maybe you can share with
Oh,
us.
okay.
Yeah.
First up, last Friday I joined Spiel Tag. Uh,
Ooh.
it was a game night sponsored by the Goethe Institute Philippine. It is a German language learning center.
It's awesome.
Yes, so as you know, there are a lot of German games, and me and Mr. Store went there to check them out and play because there are a few times that we get to play in a quote unquote competitive setting and
Nice.
as a player
As a
because
player.
most of the time we are the organizers. But yeah, it was super fun. Played Catan, played Monopoly Hamburg,
Nice.
and
Interesting.
Haligali and Ghost Blitz. Those
Ooh.
are the four games that we played. So
Competitively, all of those.
I would like to say competitive.
Always. All games were
Oh,
released
yeah, Mr.
competitive.
Star and I won GCs.
That's awesome.
And it was super funny because we were wearing the same shirt.
mm.
So we're
GL
like, "Oh, GL." But
team.
we also invited them if they want to join All Aboard
Nice.
Expo, specifically because we have a Catan tournament going on,
Exactly.
'di
Yep.
ba? So I don't know if the German are Germans competitive in
Nice.
nature. I'm not sure, but I hope they join because it would be fun playing Catan against German.
Nice.
So that's what. We also, of course, the spirit of training for the tournaments. I played Cascadia with newbies and
Nice.
Mr. Store.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to defeat Mr. Store. I was only 2 points shy
Nice.
because one player was like, I'm not gonna win. I'm just gonna ruin someone else, and that someone else was
Oh.
me. And I'm like, stop getting my fish. Stop. You don't need the fish. I want that. But yeah, it's still super fun because they were able to get the grasp of the game and
Nice.
parang the point where parang everything clicks and
Mm-hmm.
then their strategy would like parang, okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do. Ito yung strategy here. I love that when that happens because they're very excited as well. I hope to see that would be Jose and Helen if you're watching. Hope you join All Aboard Expo, especially the Cascadia tournament.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, so, ang dami ko ng kwento. If you're watching G Live Game Night, hello! Welcome! Thank
Hello.
you for joining us this amazing Monday. Amazing talaga kasi, October na. Malapit ng
Yeah.
Christmas. And mas malapit ng All Aboard Expo. And we are
2 weeks.
live on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, please do share this stream to your friends, your family. Anywhere you are in the world, please share it so that people can see what we're doing here in the Philippines. Uh,
Yeah.
and we do have a question for the stream.
Yeah, we do have a question of the stream. Since we're going to be talking about tournaments this stream, we would like to ask you, what is your most memorable tournament experience? If you have
Yeah,
joined uh previous tournaments before, ang
yeah.
daming
It
events
it
before
could
na may
be
tournaments.
board gaming tournament or any other tournament.
Hmm. Yeah,
Uh, yeah.
let us know.
Share lang tayo. Sige.
Yeah. But
While you're thinking,
before,
yeah,
yeah,
go.
good.
While you're thinking of answers to the GL question, let's go say hi to the people in the stream right now. We have
Hi
Ace. Say
Ace,
hello.
welcome to
Hi,
the stream.
Ace. We have Fred. First,
Sino sino yung first sa inyo talaga? Was it Fred or Ace?
I like it. Alam mo, dapat may ano na ngayon, parang competition. Yung, di ba, sa YouTube videos, may parang first, may
Yeah,
ganun.
yeah.
That's a thing. We have Ruben saying
Hi
unmatched and
Ruben.
then
Ooh,
heart smiley face. Oh, will we see you in the unmatched tournament?
daming
Hopefully, hopefully. Uh, Next we have JP saying good evening, JP. I hope you're having a
welcome to
good
the
Monday.
stream.
We have Ace excited for the unmatched format. Eyes emoji. Yes, we're going through it. Uh,
Yeah,
and we're gonna check it out so that
yeah,
actually we release yung version 1 ng rules. Hindi pa kasama yung fleshed out na unmatched tournament. But now, V2 of the rules, we'll flesh it out. We're gonna talk about it. And if you have any questions about the rules, please
yeah.
send later. Send it later so that we can discuss and then we can relay to the team so that we can have an awesome tournament. We have Jake
Ooh,
Fernandez. Hello, Dwayne and Willow. Jake and Adrian from Amsterdam.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Jake and Adrian is in Amsterdam right now because they will be traveling to Germany
To Essen.
by
Yep,
weekend to attend Essen,
that's
Spiel
awesome.
Essen. So I hope
Sakto
you're having
pa.
a
Yeah,
sakto, sorry.
sakto
What were you saying?
Oktoberfest.
Oh,
Uh,
Oktoberfest
yeah.
rin.
So that's fun.
Yes.
Wala lang.
Parang, yun na yung goals, no? Parang Oktoberfest, then Essen.
Essen, straight up. Yep.
Yep. Let's go. Kenrick saying, Taray, Amsterdam. Yes, international na yung ating viewership. Uh, ikaw, Kenrick, when are you? The joke lang.
Bangkok.
Bangkok. Yes, Bangkok,
Yeah,
of
for
course.
sure.
And Ruben saying, hello, Sir Dwayne and Sir Willow. Ruben from Hamster Cage. What's Hamster
Are
Cage?
you just in the hamster cage? Baka nag-ano
Wait
lang
lang.
din siya ng Amsterdam. Funny.
Well, yeah, poetic, no? Kasi we're like hamsters, just running, spinning our wheels. But I hope we can be happy hamsters because we're world fed. Pero yeah,
So,
um, okay, sige. Uh, ano pa bang masasabihin ko? Yeah, let's go through it na. Wait lang.
yeah,
I have
madami
to
tayong rules, general rules, game rules, and all of these to
how do
discuss.
I share this?
Discuss.
Okay, sige. Before that, first is again, if you have just followed us, if you're just joining us, and if you are not familiar uh with gaming library and what we're doing, in 2 weeks' time, we're gonna have All Aboard Expo, which is a board gaming convention. We're gonna have tournaments, we're gonna have a lot of things, we're gonna have so much fun. And the main part of it is uh we're gonna have tournaments. And with tournaments, we're gonna have yes, wait lang. Hindi ko pa
Tournament
figure out
rules. Yeah.
yung share screen ko after all of that.
I think I can do it if you're
Can
having.
you do it?
There you go. That's
Ayan.
good.
Okay. Okay, sige. How do I make it big?
The zoom on the
Internally.
left. There you
It's
go.
like that.
There you go.
Ayan. Okay. Sige. This is currently it's version 2. Wow, may mga
Yes.
versions and it's 13 pages long. Medyo mahaba pero again, we want to make All Aboard Expo as alam mo yun, as fair to everyone as possible. So
Yep.
legit we're referencing international tournaments for the
Yep.
rules para so that you would say, "Hey, bakit ganito yung decision ng team?" Because we're referencing international tournaments. Come on, let's go.
Yep.
So all Aboard Expo is a venue for gamers to come together and play games that they love, that we love, to make friends, widen social circles, and foster friendly competition amongst themselves. It is the desire of us to put forth a tournament that is enjoyable for every attendee. Yes, this is a competition. However, players shall exhibit kindness, courtesy, and fair play. And very important
Yes.
yun na even though this is a competition, very important to exhibit kindness, courtesy, and fair play.
Yep.
I just want to repeat that. Okay. The competition will be it's a preliminary there will be preliminary round, three rounds siya. And then there will be optional uh semi-final round if mag-trigger yung requirement and then a final round, top four.
Yep. This
Minimum
is
players
like a general tournament.
general, yes.
Yeah, general tournament rules. So for all the games that we're gonna be playing, yun yung general round system, competition system.
Yes.
Yeah. Just
Pero I mean, later on makikita natin how the different tournaments per game will differ. Kasi syempre, different games will have different
yes,
requirements. Minimum players is 8. I think easily we can do that.
for
Maximum
sure.
players is 16 or 32 depending on the game. Pero syempre, let's go for the 32. So
Yep.
if you are still on the fence, you're not yet decided, or parang, I'm just gonna wait, I'm gonna walk in para surprise, hindi nila alam I'm here. I'm gonna slay this game. Uh, well, the tickets are now available for pre-order in gaminglive.com. So
Yep.
all of the tickets are there, and then the prices are also there. So go check it out. Actually, mamaya makikita natin yung prices. The prices are amazing.
Yep.
Uh, if I can join, I will join. But
I will
unfortunately,
join
I cannot.
also.
Pero okay lang yun. Okay. Then we have time limit per round of game. For Ticket to Ride is 1 hour, Cascadia is an hour, Catan is 2 hours. So medyo mahaba talagang Catan.
Yep.
Marvel DMX is 30 minutes kasi maiksi lang yung game. And Unmatched is 45 minutes.
That's per round. Yep.
That's per round. Sige. Before we continue kasi we're gonna dive in the rest of the meat of the tournament rules. May mga couple of people are saying hi pa. Here we have Kenrick saying Blood Rage tournament last All Aboard XL. Yes.
Ooh,
And this one is special because the designer of Blood Rage, Eric Lang, was
was
there.
there? Yeah.
Yes. And who won Blood Rage tournament? Was it you, Kenrick? I think it was Kenrick. I mean, Kenrick will say that he won, pero
Yeah.
I might be wrong because I was not there. I was in Cebu that time and I was so sad.
I
Uh,
was there busy bodyguarding. So hindi ko na bodyguard yung tournament. But yeah, that's a really good memory of a tournament designed
yes.
na present yung designer ng game no. Very very fun. So possible yan actually in Simon XP Expo.
Yes.
Sorry.
Definitely.
XP. Yeah.
We have
Um
Ace answering the GL question. My Winter Root Tournament 2022. Official tournament of Root community. Amazing. Made it to semifinals.
nice.
Such a great community.
That's
Congratulations.
awesome.
Yes. Pinoy Pride making it to the semifinals. Actually, there's a lot of amazing Pinoy Filipino board gamers because I remember we had the King Domino tournament
Yep.
uh last 20 no the previous
XL.
XL, which is
Yep.
the iteration of Expo,
Yep.
and
Sir
we got
Brian
into the
Jesus one.
yes, we
Yeah.
got into the final table, right?
Yeah,
By
we
we, I
we
mean
we were
Philippines.
second as the Philippines. I think it was second place as the Philippines.
Nice, let's
Yep.
go. So again, 'di ba? These are the things na parang, point of pride as a person and as a nation.
Yep.
And they will definitely say, "Oh, Philippines pala. There are a lot of amazing players here." So, 'di ba?
Yeah. Ano kaya like gaming what would our board gaming esports B sports team name
Parang
be?
ano, parang
Gilas
Gilas
Pilipinas.
or
What's a good board gaming
you know
team
what?
for the Philippines?
Let's
Maybe you
ask
guys can,
her.
yeah.
Yes. Our lovely viewers, do recommend a nice parang B Sports team name for
Yeah.
us. Or parang volcanoes, 'di ba? Parang or skulls or
Gilas. Baka lang
gilas,
meron. Baka lang meron. What's a Filipino
ano,
board game that we can ano?
pamatos.
The Philippine Pamatos.
Let's welcome the Philippine pamatos. Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway.
sige, continuing on. We have Ron. Hope to bump into you guys. Is Ron
Oh,
also
he's also
S?
in SN, I think. Yeah.
Wow,
Nice.
grabe, meron na tayong Philippine contingent in SN. Tayo na lang hinihintay, Willow.
Yeah, vlog if you can, guys. Share with us in GL community if you can. The things that you see in SN. Maybe we'll start discussions there in that group. Yeah.
Speaking of SN, we have Chief Meeple saying
Ah,
hello.
hi, Chief Meeple.
Yes, Chief Meeple is currently in Frankfurt, in Germany, somewhere in Germany. Uh, because he will be joining SN, and I'm sure he will give us all of the amazing details, the games, the hottest and the greatest in the board gaming community, and and and
Yep.
and this is also one reason why you should join All Aboard Expo, because Chief Meeple will be bringing in games fresh from SN, and you will be
Ooh,
able to try it out in All Aboard Expo. That
nice.
I'm very, very excited because it's the newest game. Tas parang basta exciting. It's always exciting. It's like the Christmas for board gamers. Uh we have Kendrick saying hi and Jake saying hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That's
Rules.
right. Rules. Balik na tayo sa rules. Parang ano eh. Parang, what do you call that? Saying hi to people, tas biglang serious mode. We're going to rules. Sige. We can do this. Yeah. The official tournament language is English. Very important because we might have competitors that are not Filipino, because
Yep.
we're a multiracial country. So English is the main mode of language, but of course you can speak in Tagalog, whatnot. We can understand naman. All games must be played using the same version. The version will be delineated below. The tournament is made up of two rounds, the preliminary round and the final round. If the tournament has more than 16 attendees, the organizer may add the semi-final round. So it's like an additional step so that we can uh parang from 32 magiging siyang 8, tas magiging siyang 4. Parang ganon.
Yep.
Wow. Para siyang ano, Miss Universe, no? Parang we
The
have all of
final
the
four.
candidates and then the top 8. And then my question and answer portion. What if my board game tournament is my question and answer portion? I believe that board games are our future. Anyway, uh, respect, we can skip a couple of things para hindi naman tayo masyado mahaba. Basta the important part here is the semifinal round may be added if deemed necessary, kung madami talagang sumali.
Yep.
After 3 games, the 4 players with the highest scores or rankings will reach the finals. The final table will be assigned in a random order. So like the seating arrangement, the yung turn order. And then for unmatched tournament, see unmatched tournament rule section. Kasi special
Yep.
yung unmatched. Bakit siya special? Kasi 1v1 ang unmatched.
Yep.
Any questions so far? How about
No,
you,
Sir
Will? Wala pa
Dwayne.
naman.
Wala naman, Sir Dwayne.
Sige. Registration and table assignments. Players must register 10 minutes before the first game. Normally, the tournament will start either 1 p.m. or 5 p.m. So be there lang before the start of the game so that we can, one, if you have questions about the rules, we can clarify things. You can In the registration booth, you will find your table assignment, and What else? Oh, make sure to take your bio break, eat, or do anything because once the tournament, the game, actual game starts, it will not be interrupted. Parang
Yeah.
tuloy-tuloy lang siya.
Yeah.
Pero may mga breaks naman within rounds. So
Yeah.
very important yun na parang if you need to go to the restroom before or after the actual game. Okay, important. You must proceed to your assigned table where the judge will confirm your presence via roll call. Absence during the assigned absence in the assigned table during roll call will mean automatic loss or 0 points in the first game. But you can still join the second and the third game of the preliminary round. That means weird naman no, na parang pumunta ka sa registration table pero hindi mo nahanap yung actual table mo. That be matter. I don't know kung anong basta you must be there, of course, to compete.
Yeah.
Okay. Tables will be composed of 4 or 3 players in an event that the table will only have 1 or 2 players. Due to no show of players, the 2 players or the one will be reshuffled into other tables at random so that tables will have either 4 or 3 players.
Yeah.
Clear naman siya.
Yes.
Kasi parang weird naman na parang if you're one player, you automatically advance.
Yeah. I mean,
Mo-
there will be some instances na hindi natin mapipigilan na people will be absent or people will not make some games of the tournaments. But as much as possible, we're gonna fill in the
Yes.
tables to have at least 4 or 3 in a game para mapantayan
Yes.
natin yung playing field with everyone else. Except for
Yes.
some games, I guess in unmatched you're
Pwede
gonna
may
see in
delay
a
pa.
while kung paano yung tournament ng unmatched. But yes.
Okay, sige. Sige, wait lang. Break muna tayo. We have here Carlos saying hello. Hello,
Hi, Carlos.
Carlos. We miss you.
Welcome.
We miss you talaga. Sige. Moving on. Setup. Okay. Most of the time, most of the time, organizers will set up the game boards at the start of every game. Again, to make sure that everything will be fair and uh, parang above board. In Ticket to Ride Europe, the train car cards and the ticket cards will be shuffled by the organizers.
Yep.
Yun naman yun. In Cascadia, wildlife scoring cards will be chosen at random. The wildlife scoring cards will be the same for all tables per round of qualifier games, the preliminary and or the semifinal
Mm-hmm.
finals. That means, for example, if you have A na fox, A na bear, B na elk, C na salmon, at saka A na hawk. That means those 5 scoring cards will be consistent siya in all of the tables. Right?
Yep. Yes.
Yan, very clear naman. In Catan, all qualifier games, both preliminary and semifinals, will use the same game board layout.
Yeah.
That means kung like your forest or your fields or your yes. In Marvel Remix cards and villain cards will be shuffled by the organizers.
Yes.
Yeah, very clear naman. And in Unmatched, wala pa ditong nakalagay. Pero later during the Unmatched tournament session, special talaga yung Unmatched. Will
It's a
be
bit
there.
more yeah,
But very, very exciting.
very
I think yung
exciting.
Unmatched yung pinaka ano eh, parang it's ano eh, parang
It's made for
you're
tournaments. I think that's
yes,
the yeah.
you're
We do
fighting it.
have questions in chat. Carlos is asking, wala tayong D&D for Halloween? Question mark.
Wala tayong D&D for Halloween. Well, oh, what I know is that we have a zombie side theme
Ooh,
Halloween celebration event. Pero hindi pa namin siya ni-reveal kasi focus lang muna tayo for All Aboard
Simon. All
EXPO.
Aboard Expo. Yeah.
Yes.
We do have another question. Sabi ni Gabby, nice. What's the price? I'm most familiar with Cascadia. I want to compete there.
Okay, sige. We're for the prize of Cascadia tournament, the winner will receive flight and hotel accommodation
Wow.
to compete in the Cascadia tournament in Simon Expo Bangkok November 4 and 5.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yan. That's awesome.
Yeah.
'Di ba? So parang nanalo ka na ng game, you get flight and You get to travel and then compete and represent the Philippines. Amazing.
There you go. Sali
So
na,
hope to see
Gabi.
you there, Gabby.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sige. Moving on. General conditions. We're gonna use Ticket to Ride Europe, the base game.
Yep.
Cascadia Retail Edition. That means all of the Kickstarter add-ons, the additional scoring cards will not be used.
Okay.
And fifth edition base game.
Base
So,
game.
walang expansion, walang Citizen Knights, Traders, walang Barbarians. Marvel Remix base game. It doesn't
Yep.
include Squirrel Girl promo card, which is actually a prize. Um, and all released unmatched sets except Adventures, Tales to Amaze, and IP based sets.
Yeah. So what this means is all unmatched sets except M-
Marvel.
Marvel sets and the Tales to Amaze sets won't be there yet. Maybe in the future, since hindi pa wala pa experience masyado lahat ng tao with unmatched Tales to Amaze and yung characters na nandun, will limit it to these characters that was launched before that. Yeah. Also, no Marvel sets uh, included yet.
Yes.
So, yung mga unmatched fans dyan, isip-isip na kayo ng mga dadalhin yung characters.
Yes, very, very exciting. Anong, basta
Yeah.
later, during a match. Uh, Okay, continuing on. Organizers reserve the right to cancel or modify the tournament if fraud, technical failures, or other factor beyond reasonable control impairs the integrity of the tournament as
Mhm.
determined by the organizers in their sole discretion. Important word here is integrity. We want to maintain the integrity of the tournament. Of course, one, the prizes are amazing. This is no joke. Again, we're gonna compete in Thailand, and actually the rules that we're using here for the Cascadia tournament is will mirror the tournament that will be used in Thailand.
Yeah.
So hindi kayo parang you already have a practice round. Okay. Okay, this is very important as well. Organizers reserve the right to disqualify any individual they found to be cheating, tampering with entry process or the operation of the tournament, or to be acting in violation of official rules or any promote. The important here is no cheating.
Yeah.
No cheating, be sportsmanlike, do not be disruptive. Again, we want good, clean fight. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yan lang. Diba? Let's all have fun. If the rules are broken, if the rules are broken at the table, players must call for a referee immediately. Actually, we're gonna have a referee slash a judge, table side. The referee's ruling is final. If a rule is broken and the players do not report it immediately, this is considered quote unquote normal play, and its effects on the final result must be accepted. That means, again, as much as possible, we want to follow the rules, but sometimes we hindi na napansin, hindi na na-call out, or too late na, like patapos na yung game, tapos naalala, oy, mali pala yun. Unfortunately, we cannot rewind everything. We have to accept the final game results.
Yeah.
Uh, yes. Repeated incidents can be called out individually, even if previous incidents not judged by a referee were deemed as normal. So for example, Uh, these are just caveats to protect the tournament. Na if someone is a repeat offender, yung first time hindi siya na-call out, pero the second time na-call out siya, we're gonna call it out. Correct.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. This is important. The recording of information through note-taking or any other physical method is prohibited. So, bawal mag-take notes.
Yep.
So, I think there are some games that you can have an unfair advantage if you like take down notes. Like for example, in Cascadia, no, Cascadia revealed naman lahat. In Ticket to Ride, if you take down notes kung ano yung mga binubunot ng mga ng mga tao.
Basta if it's not like open information through the game, uh, will limit to not taking notes for anyone else. So we can't bring anything outside of the game dun sa table to have notes and sign
Yeah,
stuff or if you have
you have to use
extra
your
dice, hindi
yeah.
pwede. If you guys, if in unmatched, let's say, you're allowed to look at the cards that was already used, kung ilan na yung cards no ano, you can look at their cards or ano, at that with the time limit, syempre. Pero not have like a system of your own na magsusulat ka in a pad paper na okay, used na to. Will not allow that in this tournament. Yeah.
Okay,
No cheat
sige.
sheets, basically.
Pause muna tayo because we have a couple of questions.
Whew.
Will Jurassic Park sets be available? Isn't that an IP? So is Bruce Lee.
Uh, it is an IP, but
I think the IP specific only to
IP,
Marvel.
yeah, IP specific to Marvel yung ruling natin doon. We were not allowed to use those sets, especially in the tournament for this
We
tournament at least.
Pero that's a good question.
Yeah,
We can release a full set of all of the available sets
we
or
will.
characters that you
Yeah,
can use. Yes. Thank
yeah.
you very much, Ace, for that. Uh,
We'll have a cheat sheet for everyone na kung ano yung mga pwedeng gamitin or dalin na characters into the tournament. There you go.
yes. Gabby has a question. Did you mention if Cascadia will be two-player? No, it will be either 3 or 4 players. If
All
there's
will
only
be
two
3 or 4.
players in a table, they will be reshuffled in so that the table will have either 4 or 3 players.
Yeah,
And JB, Erenio, no age brackets, no age brackets.
yeah.
Yes. So, because we believe that the children is our future. No,
No,
actually,
actually, they're really really good.
they're
In
really, really
some
good.
games, you'll see that their brain really functions
Yes.
differently than us dun sa ibang games. So, if you have children who would like to try the game, to join the
Yeah,
tournament,
nieces,
yeah,
nephew would like to join the tournament. Please do.
yeah,
Uh, Make them join because this will be so much fun.
yes, yeah,
And they will learn a lot. Not just the actual game, but be sportsman-like. And that is very important.
exactly. They have an advantage. No, it's
I,
not.
yeah, so yes, so the kids will have an advantage because us not so youngins are like, oh no,
No, we have
the
experience.
brain.
That's the no, in exchange of the how their brain works. No,
Haha.
but it's gonna be a really good challenge for each person to go against each other person dun sa tournament natin. I remember kids actually beating Eric Lang in King Domino when we had the event nung 2019 sa XL. So yeah, very exciting. It's nice to see uh different groups, different ways to play the game. So yeah,
Keep the question coming in so that we can address it kung hindi pa siya na go over. And again, oh, you can also answer the GL question for the stream, which is, what's your most memorable tournament experience? Uh, okay, time limit. The organizer has the authority to introduce and enforce a time limit on player turns. Or players may, following setup, call in a referee to enforce time turns. The
yep,
time turns is limited to 3 minutes. Normally, there's no time limit. Pero
yeah,
pag if a player is like taking too long, uh either by uh with intention or not
without not
intended
intent.
na
Yep,
matagal talaga mag-isip. We want to keep the game moving kasi syempre we cannot stay in Shang for like the whole night just playing.
yep,
So time turns is 3 minutes. I think that's more than enough. There are
yep,
no breaks during the round. Players are advised to take their breaks before the start of the tournament and in between rounds.
yep,
So if you have to do your bio break, eat, or uh, receive an reply to a message or an email, do it in between or before the start.
yep,
Protests. If players feel that the outcome of the game was unfair due to broken rules or illegal play, uh, they must immediately inform our referee. Once the game record sheet has been signed, so there will be a record sheet, further protest is not permitted and the results cannot be further altered.
Yep.
Head judges ruling is final.
Yep.
So we do have head judges then for each individual tournament. Ah,
Yeah.
okay,
Let
sportsmanship. Ano, you know what? I'm not gonna go over this because a very important one is be respectful. I know this is a competition, stakes are high, but please behave in a manner that the the people will like you still. And if you experience or witness any form of harassment, please contact the organizers or referee because we are not gonna tolerate any harassing behavior.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Uh, this one is interesting. Poor, poor gameplay is not a justification for disqualification. Players colluding strictly in service to advance mutual positions in the game can be frustrating, but it is not a justification for disqualification. Collusion among players to advance other players' position in the tournament, other than to further your own position in game, is discouraged and will be served with a warning. Okay, this is this is hard to rule kasi within a game you can
Kingmate.
specifically for Catan. I think Catan is the what do you call that, the hardest to rule because in Catan you are trading resources from one player to another.
Yep.
And that means if you're helping another player so that you can advance each other, like parang, oh, I'm trading my brick for wheat because I actually need wheat and the other player needs brick. That's good. Uh if it's if it's like you're trading all of your resources to another player
Just for
because
one brick.
just for one brick, that is like warning. Let's
Yep.
not do it.
Yep.
Okay. But again, this is hard to rule on admittedly, and I hope we will not get into that this section of the rules. Okay.
Yeah.
Referees can disqualify players from the tournament if rules of the game are broken on purpose, or yun nga, if it's there's harassment violating the code of conduct.
Yep.
Uh, yes. These circumstances include, but not limited to, players breaking the rules with intention of winning the game, players engaging in abusive play, or intentionally causing or promoting another player to win. Yan. Okay. Uh, Sige. Let's say hi muna to a couple of people before continuing on. Napagod ako doon thinking about it. We have here Danilyn. Hi
Hi,
guys, good
Danilyn.
evening. Hi Danilyn. We have here JB. Will the other stock/games on sale during Expo? Ooh,
Will there be a sale on Expo?
there won't be a sale per se, but there is like a mini challenge. So there will be like a card, and then you can do like some quests. If I mean the usual all aboard XP activity that we have. So I think this time we have six quests that you can finish, and then once you finish it, you get a discount uh from the games.
Yep.
So hope yes, hopefully that will excite you. Yeah, that's it. We will release more information about the challenge, the quest, and the discounts uh within the week actually. Okay. Okay, next. These are just things that are important so that we have our bases covered. Publicity. Of course, we're gonna take some photos and videos. This means we're gonna use it for marketing, social media posts, and in gaming library website. If you want to take down a certain photo, you can request it by emailing support@gaminglive.com.
Yeah.
Okay. And then data privacy, we're going to collect personal information when you enter the tournament, usually the name, contact
Number.
number, especially for the one that will be winning Cascadia tournament, because we need to contact you. Hey, we're gonna book your flight and your hotel. But again, rest assured that this information will only be used by the organizers specifically for this event. Okay? Okay. Ticket to Ride. Wait lang. Ticket to Ride tournament rules. Wait lang. Yep. Ticket to Ride tournament rules. Setup. Original Ticket to Ride Europe base game with no
Base game.
expansions will be used. This is boilerplate seating randomly determined. At the start of the game, players check to see if they have exactly 45 trains in their color.
Nice.
Actually, the train color then will be randomly determined.
Yep.
Number of train car, cards, and destination tickets is public knowledge. Yung sa start.
Yep.
After all players have chosen what tickets to keep at the start of the game, the remaining tickets will be shuffled. Well, so the one that will be doing the shuffling is the referee/judge. The discarded tickets will be placed at the bottom of the pile as they are discarded. Okay. Now, the general rules. So each Swiss round will be given tournament points. So if you're the first in the table, you get 6 points. Second is 4 points. Third place is 2 points. And fourth place is 0 points. Top
Yep.
eight for semifinals will be determined by the highest ranking tournament score.
Yep.
Okay, so parang for example, you have three games, you all place first in all your three games. So you get 18.
Yep.
And most probably you'd enter the top eight.
Most probably.
Ties will be broken by total raw game score from the three preliminary games. That means, for example, you scored 110 and you're first. For example, you scored 18 points, 18 tournament points, and then there's another one that scored 18 tournament points. Then we look at your raw game score.
Yep.
Yes, I think clear naman yan.
Yes.
Okay. Discarded train cards must be reshuffled and be put into play as soon as the last card is drawn, not when the next card is required. So, uh, this is what they call clarification in the rules for Ticket to Ride. So, in Ticket to Ride, you get train car cards, and then when the pile is empty, you have to, as soon as the last card is drawn, you're gonna
Yep.
reshuffle everything.
Yeah. But just to be clear, discarded train cards still won't be shown. They're gonna be face down, then shuffled pag
Yes,
kailangan na
they will
mag-draw.
be
Yeah.
secret. Tiebreaker. If two or more players tie for first place in a game, even with applying the game's tiebreaker, then reverse turn order will break the tie.
Yeah.
So, within the game yon, for example, two players have scored 110 equally. Then we're gonna apply the game tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Prize. The prize is the winner will get Ticket to Ride Legacy Legends of the West. This is
Nice.
the new game that will be arriving soon. This one I'm very excited because it's a legacy game. Uh, and the everyone who participated will receive Ticket to Ride Europe 15th anniversary signed card. So it's like a
Signed
postcard.
cards. Nice.
It's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
Since we're talking
We have
about
a
Ticket to Ride,
question.
sabi ni John Dominic, good evening. Excited for the Ticket to Ride tourney. Can you tell us when will the event start? Friday to Sunday? Question mark. To pass the time, I'll bring my copy of Fit to Print and Horizons of Spirit Island. Really good games to bring. But can you tell us when will the event start?
Yes, thank you very much, John Dominic. For Ticket to Ride tourney, it's 5 p.m. on a Friday. So that's October 13, Friday, 5 p.m. start. Uh,
Yeah.
we place it there so that even if you're coming from after school or actually medyo tight kung galing work, pero yun na yung talagang pinaka-max na
Yeah.
latest earliest start time that we can have.
Yeah.
For the rest of the tournament, it will be Cascadia will be 1 p.m. on a Saturday. Catan will be 1 p.m. on a Saturday. Marvel Remix would be 5 p.m. on Saturday, and then Unmatched would be 5 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah. We will have those posted up in Gaming Library on Facebook and on gaminglab.com if you
Yes,
guys
so
follow
this
us there.
document that we're looking at, we're gonna post it. There will be a link. Actually, I think there will be a blog post that will be linked in to this. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
JB asked, will there be a GM referee to assist players in reshuffling the
Yes.
discard deck? The answer is yes. We have Kenrick. Parang gusto ko sumali sa TDR tournament kaso too early at 5 p.m. for me. Yes. Fortunately, that is the latest start time that we can have. Kasi if
Yeah.
we put it 6 or 7, magko-close na yung mall.
Yeah. Because we have
Wala
like,
na tayong,
do you remember, guys? We have 1 hour per game sa Ticket to Ride. So we
and
need
then four
three.
games, medyo sakto lang talaga
Yeah.
siya.
So around, you'll be there if you're gonna win it all, and hopefully you guys do. My almost 5 hours in tournament. Yeah,
Yes.
at least I think at most, 5 hours. Yeah,
Okay, pero
yeah,
actually, that is also a concern shared by the organizers. Pero the time being, medyo madami tayong tournaments na gusto na i-gawin. So we try to space it out na 1 day lang, 1 day tournament lang. So for example, we're gonna compete with Ticket to Ride. You're gonna compete just 1 day as
just
opposed to
Friday. Yeah,
the qualifiers is 1 day, then the finals is another day.
yeah,
Kasi what if a player is not available on the second day? Sayang naman.
yep.
Alright. Keep your question coming in, and we're gonna move on to our next. Okay. So Cascadia, next game. So referencing World Series of Board Gaming. Time limit is 1 hour per round, 8 to 32 players. Okay. Promotional wildlife scoring cards will not be used. Again, we're just using the retail base game. Seating start players, starter tiles, and scoring cards will be selected at random.
Yep.
Habitat and keystone tiles will be shuffled and distributed from a pile. To form a pile pala. Wildlife tokens will be placed whenever necessary from left to right. Uh, with rightmost being located beside the pool of nature tokens. So, ganun siya i-reveal. All players should confirm that all required wildlife tokens are in the drawback before the start of the game. Wait lang. Same lang ng tournament rules sa Ticket to Ride. It's 6420. Ah, ano pa ba? All wild tokens should be drawn one at a time. So hindi siya yung normally kasi when we play in a casual game, we do shortcuts. For example, magda-draw tayo ng wild, then place. Four at a time or parang the number at a time. Ngayon, we're gonna do it one at a time so that you get from the bag one, and then another one, and another one. If more than one is ever drawn at once, then all of those tokens will be placed back in the draw bag, with another player having the opportunity to shake the bag before a single replacement tile is drawn. So, may shaking involved para lang fair for everyone.
Yep.
Once a pair of token and tile has been taken from the center, players are not allowed to exchange it. So, basically touch move. Pero hindi naman touch move. Parang pag final ka na, kinuha mo na siya. You can say, joke lang, babalik ko siya. Again, so that it will be fair for everyone. Players must finalize their placement before the next player can take their turn. That means, ilalagay mo na yung habitat tile in your board, and then you put your token somewhere in your board before the next action will be so drawing new tiles and drawing new tokens.
Yeah.
Players must clearly announce the use of their nature token on their turn, and players must clearly announce if they're resolving overpopulation.
Yeah. Yep.
Clear naman. I
So
think clear
it's
naman.
it's clear. It's just you announce basically the steps na medyo ano. So one, when you're done placing everything, you say you're done placing it. Once you're gonna be using a nature token, tell everyone they're gonna be using a nature token. And if you see that there's overpopulation and you'd like a redrawing, then you also would be
Yes.
clearly say that. But that's basically it.
Yeah. Time limit. Um, the time limit for each round is 1 hour. If players are still in the game after 1 hour is elapsed, they finish the round so that everyone plays the same number of rounds. Then we will proceed to scoring.
Yes.
So parang tatapusin lang. That's why it's very important. Ayan, the next part is it is encouraged for players to perform their turns in a timely manner. Players exceed their time allocation in their turn, which is 3 minutes. He or she will be given a warning by the judge to finish his or her turn promptly. Else, the leftmost tile will be taken and be added by the judge to the player's largest applicable terrain type, and the animal pair will be returned to the bag. That means yung tile ilalagay mo sa terrain, and
Yep.
then yung animal pair ay ibabalik mo sa bag, which is
Yep.
sad.
Yep.
That's so parang let's not go there. Let's just perform our turns in a timely manner. Tiebreaker is nature tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And pag further tie, it will be the highest numbered starting position. So seat 4 in a fourth player game will advance. Parang reverse.
Yep.
Yes. Prize! This one, very
Woo!
exciting. The winner for the Cascadia National Tournament will win a trip to Simon Expo Bangkok 2023. So this will include flight, hotel accommodation, and entrance to the tournament. The runner-up will receive the brand new expansion for Cascadia, which is Cascadia Landmarks. This one I'm also very excited about. And for all of the participants, uh, you will receive All Aboard XP voucher.
Awesome.
Yon. Actually, ang haba pala nito. Napagod
Yeah.
na ako. Actually,
We'll
yung
go.
katan haba.
Yeah. We'll go through it quickly.
Should we skip Katan? Because Katan is super long. Uh,
Major points maybe for
okay.
Catan.
Major point for Katan is the scoring system is the sum of your victory points divided by the total of the table. So for
Okay.
example, yan, may example dito. For game, player A gets 10 VPs, there were 32 VPs at the table, the percentage is 31.25. So yun
Yep.
yung computation niya. Hindi siya ranking. Kasi in the game of Catan, the game will end if a player scores 10 or more VPs, it triggers the end game. And usually, yun yung parang determining factor niya. So
Yep.
parang ratio they're off.
Yep.
Uh,
Awesome.
th- this one is long, I admitted. Kasi this one is referencing Catan World Championship
Yeah.
tournament rules. So
And we
again,
know people are serious with Catan World Championship. So
people are serious with Catan.
yeah. We do have
Uh,
questions in chat. Sabi
so,
ni Miss Cat, hey guys, welcome to the stream. Miss Cat, thank you for dropping by. And we also have a question from JB. Sabi niya, should the winner not be eligible to travel for any reason, can the price be converted to cash equivalent?
oh,
Um, I don't think so.
I think that
Unfortunately,
that is not convertible to cash
yeah,
and non-transferable.
yeah. So if the first player cannot travel, since we do need to a person to represent us for the Cascadia tournament, I think we're gonna get the next player who can go and get. So the second player, if hindi rin pwede, then the third. But I don't think this would be cash equivalent.
But actually, thank you for that question. We'll
Yeah.
raise it with the team. Oo naman, pag hindi available, kasi syempre, what if life happens? Hindi siya free on that weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Sige. Other important factors in Catan, may I think yun lang naman, yung scoring mechanism nito. Uh,
And the prices for Catan?
and the prizes. The prize for Catan is the winner will get a Catan 3D set.
That's
So this
big.
is a 3D version of Catan. It is worth 16,000 pesos.
Yeah.
Wow. Pwede bang sumali talaga?
Yeah.
Runner-up will receive Catan Trading Post convertible card tray. The
Nice.
second runner-up will receive Catan Hexadox base set. I've seen
Nice.
the prices. It is amazing. And then the third runner-up will receive Autumn Catan Hexes limited release train hex
Awesome.
set. And then all
Nice.
participants will receive All Aboard XP voucher. So walang
Very, very
talo,
cool.
'di
Yeah.
ba? Sumali ka lang ng ano, ng tournament, you'll get something.
May mas panalo lang sa'yo pero hindi ka talo.
Hindi ka talo. And 'di ba, we don't lose, we learn.
Yeah, true. True, 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 true.
Sige. We skip a couple of Catan because we need to get through the unmatched tournament. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people are excited about this. So, you know what, Willow? Take it away.
Oh yeah. So we have the unmatched tournament format here. We're gonna be following the challenge rule set for the SN 2023. If you guys I don't know if you guys saw these rule sets, but madaming rule set ang unmatched, but this one is what we're gonna follow. So the minimum players is 8 and maximum is 32. We'll have 45 minutes per match, per round, per match. Yeah. Game rules. We're gonna follow the official rules, and we do have official rules because since may mga errata and everything na unmatched, we're gonna have those, and I think we're gonna release those rules and special rules so you guys
Yes.
can review if you would like. But we're gonna be having those available for everyone to see. Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna so before the tournament begins, the organizers will publish a bracket showing each pool and the number that is assigned to each position. On arrival, players are assigned the number. This corresponds to both their position on the tournament diagram. Yan. Yung tournament rules natin will be yan. The unmatched challenge will take form of 2 consecutive matches in one table. So players will be randomly divided into pools of 4, which is going to be your table, and the first match will be randomly my random matchup with someone else on that table. And then the second match would be the winner versus the winner, and then the loser against the loser on that table also. So people will be staying in their tables for the first 2 rounds. Yeah. The winners from each pool will move on to the semifinals, where they will be again divided into pools of 4. Same winner
Winner
same
versus
thing,
winner, yeah.
matchup, winner versus winner, and then loser versus loser. Yeah. And I think ito yung mas important for you guys. In this format, players will bring 3 different characters that will come from all the games except the IP ones, the Marvel ones. They will uh bring 3. If you guys don't have 3, I think we're gonna have some in All Aboard Expo.
Yes.
All
So
Aboard. Yeah.
if you don't we nasa latter part yun. We are going to encourage everyone who is going to join the unmatched tournament to bring uh their
Their
sets,
own. Yeah.
their own. There will be unmatched sets that we will provide, but it will be drafted. Parang limited lang yon. If you
Yes.
don't, parang if someone's using the character that you want and you want that, parang
Hindi na.
you will not
Yeah.
be able to use that. So parang
Yeah.
yeah.
Highly encouraged to bring your own if you are really you really want to use your a certain characters unmatched.
Or
Yeah.
actually, if your friends have like parang a big set, parang a complete set, like my good friend Willow here has their complete set. Borrow kayo, tapos parang pwede kayo mag-usap na parang, okay, ito yung 3 na gagamitin ko. Ikaw, ano yung 3? So that you can like divvy up the sets that you have.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of players and much players here, so I don't think we will have like di tayo magkukulang ng sets.
Yeah. And then maps. So characters will be you'll bring 3 different characters, then maps will be drawn randomly. And
Yes.
then organizers will have 2 different characters randomly for reserves in case na mag-mirror match kayo, but
Yeah.
those will be random also. Players may
Yeah.
not play with the same character in 2 consecutive games. So if you've used, let's say, Bruce Lee, then sa first game mo, for the next game you'll have to use a different one. And this is how we're gonna do that: the banning and the bringing of characters. So before a match, players secretly select 3 characters from the pool. You can bring more actually, but for that certain match, you will only choose
Yes.
3. Then so you're gonna show your 3 to your opponent. Your opponent will ban 1.
Yes.
This will happen in at the same time simultaneously.
Yes.
Ban 1, and then from the 2 you're left with, you choose 1.
Yes.
Okay. So that's how we're gonna do it. If both have selected the same character or nag-mirror match, then you're gonna everyone's gonna
Gamitin yung the
use
other one,
the
yeah.
other one. Okay.
Kung same pa
If
rin,
same pa rin, then we're gonna be using the
the
randomly
reserve.
reserved characters. So for
We
those
thought
meta
about it,
players,
everything, yeah.
for the meta players, yun yung pag-isipan nyo when you're gonna be bringing your characters to the tournament.
Oh, may
Yeah.
ganun pala. Like, parang
Yes.
we could bring characters na parang pang anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
Imi-mirror match mo siya so that if you flip, then you'll get ano daw, I don't know.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So we have here sa baba, if players draw the complete set na matching, then you're gonna be using the unselected characters, or we're gonna have to use the reserve fighters
Reserved.
for this. Players are highly encouraged to bring their own sets so that we don't have wala tayong mirror matches or kulang yung mga pag yung character mo you wouldn't even get to play. Players may borrow characters from the organizers, but this is subject to be distributed at random. Yan. The time limit for this
Yes.
is 1 hour per match. If uh, natapos na yung time sa game and you're not yet finished or one hasn't fallen yet, then we will finish that round. So same number of rounds, and then whoever has, I think what we're gonna do is a ratio health
Ratio of
here
remaining health with hero and
to
psychic combined.
yeah, yes. Then yun yung magiging winner
Kasi
for that. Yes.
each character have different starting health points, right?
Yes. So let's say if your character has 10 HP tapos you're left with 1, then that's a 10%
Yeah, 10%,
ratio. If someone else did, let's say, 15 total
15, and they have
with
2 health left. Cannot
I don't
be.
wanna do the
Joke
math.
lang, math. Pero ganun, that's how
But
we're
gano'n
going
siya.
to compute yung rate of remaining health points.
Yes. That will include sidekicks, even the 1 HP sidekicks from the start. Okay.
Okay. And then
And
prize.
then the prizes here would be an unmatched adventure's tale to amaze on
Nice.
supposedly kaka-release lang nung time na yan. So very exciting unmatched adventures, and for participation
Bagong-bago
we're gonna
talaga.
have unmatched acrylic companions, which if you've been following the Tales to Amaze campaign, looks really really nice. Yeah.
Yun.
Yay.
Yes.
There you go.
So, this document will release by tomorrow. May mga couple of edits since na bring up.
Yes.
And yeah, very very excited about the tournament.
Yes. More details such as characters that you can use dun sa ano, or like time dun sa tournaments. We're gonna be releasing um as soon as we can. Please follow GL Community and also Gaming Library sa Facebook to see the announcements. But if
Yeah.
you guys have any questions, please do chat Gaming Library sa Facebook so we can clarify these things.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Wow. I thought that we would have more than enough time to still talk about Essen, but unfortunately, that's our time for tonight. Sige. Just for information, Essen, which is the biggest board game convention in Europe, will be happening this weekend, October 5 to 8. Our very own Chief Meeple will be there
Ooh.
to to get all the latest and greatest in board gaming. Plus, he will also uh, get a couple of games so that we can enjoy them during All Aboard Expo. So by next week, Monday, we're gonna have a show that is featuring that we're just gonna talk about SN.
Yep.
Kasi kakatapos lang ng SN, we're gonna talk about it and hype up Red. Kasi All Aboard Expo, we're gonna play some of those games.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um, yes. We're gonna announce more stuff soon. So stay tuned and keep following
wait lang.
us
Yeah, yeah.
on Gaming
So
Library.
again, remember All Aboard Expo is October 13 to 15. This will happen in East Atrium Shangri-La Plaza Mall. And there's a lot of things happening. We have tournaments, we have new games from SN, we have giant games, and we have free to play area. Well, not technically free because there is an entrance fee of 100 pesos, and the tournament fee is 500. pesos for Cascadia, Catan, and Ticket to Ride Europe. Yun lang.
Yes.
I hope to see you there. Anything else, Willow?
That's
Okay.
it for me. More details soon. But that's what.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you have a great Monday and always play more games. Peace.
Bye. Peace.